I'm here to make inflammatory statements on the internet, and then turn my notifications off.
It feels like yesterday when I came back from my holidays and decided to push the development of my game, gaming Journo Simulator, in high gears. That was in 2025. I had been working on the game since 2024, but my files ended up corrupting, which led me to making the levels again, and that happened in March 2025. Almost a year later, on the 18th of February 2026, my game was released on Steam. I am recording the voiceover for this video on the 19th of March, so it has been a month since the game came out. And I just wanted to look back at my journey and share my thoughts on it. It certainly has been a roller coaster ride, not gonna lie. I've had my ups and downs. I don't know what this video will achieve or why am I making this video in the first place. I just feel like I need to share my experiences with the world. I'm gonna start with the positives because there are loads of them. My game introduced me to VTubers. I knew of VTubers like CORSAIR, Rev, Nuxtaku, Strob. It's a Gundam also has an avatar and many more. But I truly got to know more about VTubers with this game. And I think it started with Akatsuki Lvmy. I don't think I could thank the guy enough. He was the first one to like and repost the reveal trailer for my game. So when I was developing it and with each day I was losing my will to work on the project, I used to remind myself that someone out there liked and reposted the trailer. So yeah, that's what kept me going, and it was such an honor, really. I kid you not, that one thought alone helped me complete my game. He was also the first person whose avatar I put in the game along with other references. I remember sending Lvmy a Steam key as well, but he was like, nah man, I'm buying the game. So yeah, Lvmy was also my very first customer. And it was scary as well because he told me he was going to stream it too. And I remember talking about this on ABF's Off the Hip podcast. I never tested the game on any other system beside mine. On the day Lvmy was going to stream, I sent a key to my homie, Mike. He has been a part of Gaming with Friends crew. The way Mike looped him. Can't touch this. Wow.
Oh my god, there's no way.
So I sent him a key and he messaged me back saying, yo, the game is laggy. And I genuinely had a panic attack. I was freaking out.
We have a problem! Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems!
I didn't know what I was going to do. Lvmy was about to hop online in a few hours and I had no idea what was going to happen. But I decided to bite the bullet and thought, you know what, let's see what's going to happen. Lvmy hops online, the game struggles a bit, but after that, it ran fine. Crisis averted and I finally took a sigh of relief. There were some bugs and glitches that cropped up, which I updated. And mind you, this is my first time updating the game as well. I didn't know how to do that. I looked into some tutorials online and just followed them, and voila, it works. The second person to stream was Pixel, and I had so much fun tuning in to see him to play the game. By the way, the door bug, as promised, will stay. But yeah, Pixel practically tested the game for me and the feedback I got really helped me a lot. It was then that I decided that anyone who streams my game to their audience, I will include their art in my project. So yeah, Pixel was the second one, followed by SquidorabL, who was quite active during the GG era, so she picked up on a lot of references. I appreciate everyone who picked up my game and streamed it. I mean, they could have chosen to play any indie game from Steam, but they decided to play mine, and it was an honor. I also had the opportunity to appear on ABF's Off the Hip podcast. Bro, that was my first time appearing on any podcast, and I was freaking out. At first I thought I would not show my face at all because I was nervous. That and the fact that I made a game where I was making fun of the Wokies. But then I thought I should probably do it but wear a mask. I don't know, but since my cosplaying days, I felt more comfortable interacting with strangers when I was wearing a mask. So I thought I should do that, and it worked. We were talking about the game, the culture, and whatever the conversation segued into. It was a really good experience. Plus, the intro of their podcast is really sick, and they made me look like an absolute badass. Thank you, NerdSlap. I will never forget this. Because of ABF, I also included music and SFX sliders because me being me, I forgot to include them in my game. I looked at some tutorials online and included it in a day or two. I think probably 2 days. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching streams of people playing the game because it not only helped me make the game better, but it was nice to see them pick up on so many references that I put in the game. But my biggest claim to fame has to be when Stuttering Craig from Side Scrollers followed me on X. So ABF decided to drop a $50 dono on Side Scrollers stream, letting them know about my game, and Craig covered it live. Kino. We even had a brief exchange via DMs, so that was pretty cool. To my surprise, the game was reviewed by a site called Game Critics. I'll leave a link to the article in the description box below if you want to check it out. But the game was rated 3.5 out of 5, which was awesome. I've gone through the highs, but I think it's about time I should talk about the lows too. First up, Reddit. Reddit is terrible. I only started using Reddit a couple of months ago, so I don't even know how things work. But I gotta say, the way some mods operate, it is horrible. I remember sharing the reveal trailer on a couple of Reddit pages. I think they're called subreddits or whatever. And because of the subject matter, the trailer was instantly removed. And the pages where the trailer did stay on, I didn't get a lot of engagement. But that one time I did get a lot of engagement, it was for all the wrong reasons. So I posted a photo of V in Kotaku in Action's Reddit or subreddit, whatever, and the comments roasted it. Granted, I own the mistake because the screenshot was not that good, but the comments were brutal. At first I thought I should probably delete the photo, but then I was like, why? Why should I delete it? That's like me showing weakness. True, people can disagree with the art, but at the end of the day, I spent months trying to bring this character to life. So, yeah, the screenshot stays up. Another thing that stung me was that the game didn't reach out to people. I mean, we all talk about creating a counterculture against the woke mob that has infested the entertainment industry. Then along comes someone like myself that creates this little meme game and it makes fun of the game journalists and stands up for fandoms. And it failed. I am not ashamed to admit, but the game did not even push 25 units in sale. That's the truth. And that's partly because it is so difficult to market a game, especially one like this. And it made me question, how are we supposed to create this counterculture if people like myself can't reach out to gamers? I was struggling with Reddit. Of course, no game journalist would cover it. I DM'd some content creators, the ones that call out these game journalists and their lack of professionalism. I tried reaching out to them, sent them DMs, even sent them the keys for the game. But I never got any response, and I was like, wow, this sucks. But it's fine. I mean, they probably get a lot of messages every day, and they get one from a nobody like myself, and they're probably wondering, who the heck is this guy? And I don't blame them. It's just that I was trying to get the word out, but I kept failing, and it hurt. It hurts a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie. But on the flip side, I can honestly say that this has been one of the best experiences of my life. I learned a lot about game development, and I kind of appreciate games as art even more now. I feel like I'm at a position where I can critique them better while continuing to grow as a developer. 2025 was possibly the most stressful time of my life, but also the most rewarding. So what happens next? Well, the game is out and I feel like it is stable. I will be putting the game up for sale for a week from 21st of March. Steam has this rule that I cannot put the game up for sale within 30 days of release, so I had to wait at least 30 days. Honestly, I don't think I will be checking the sales and stats anymore because it's just gonna make me feel more depressed, man. So yeah, after the sale period is over, I will see if there's anyone streaming or anything, if the game needs any more quality of life updates. But once that is done, I will be moving on to other projects. I have already teased it in the game, so I will be moving on that. It is my little passion project, so I really want to explore it. I will also be making more honest opinion videos that cover recent and retro games, possibly rant videos if I feel like it. But what I will definitely do is make more videos where I share my experience of game development to help out other indie developers. But the question is, will I make another game? Honestly, I want to, but I need to build a fan base first. So once that is in place, then I will start working on my next game. It will be easier to market the game if I build enough connections in the industry and have a fan base to get some audience behind, and get the word out. In the end, I just want to thank everyone who helped me on my journey. Special shout out to my mom. I know you watch my videos, so thank you, and please don't feel disappointed. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I may have fallen, but I will get back up. I want to thank Lvmy, Pixel, SquidorabL, ABF, the entire crew, and Stuttering Craig. Thank you all so much, and yeah, this has been my journey, 1 month after the release of my game. Time to see what the next chapter holds. Thank you.